Now we will be discussing the discovery of neutrons. Neutrons were discovered by Chadwick. He found that when alpha particles were bombarded on beryllium, some particles ejected out of it which had mass equal to the proton but had no charge. So this is how neutrons were discovered. Now we come to discovery of nucleus. Nucleus was discovered by Rutherford. By his gold foil experiment. By his gold foil experiment. In this, Rutherford took a box containing a source of alpha particle. Then he put a slit in between so that the radiations could pass through it. He took a semicircular sheet coated with zinc sulfide, a semicircular plate coated with zinc sulfide, and he took a gold foil. A gold foil. In this experiment, he found that some of the alpha particles went straight and produces a scintillation on the circular coated, zinc sulfide coated plate. Some of the particles bounced back and some of the particles were deflected from their path. That means there were three observations made in this experiment. The first observation was some of the particles went straight. Some particles went straight. Some bounced back. And some were deflected from their path. So these are the 3 points observed. Some particles went straight, some particles bounced back, and some particles were deflected from their path. Based on these observations, the following conclusions were drawn. Why did some of the particles go straight? It was observed that there is some hollow space present in the atom, and these particles are passing through that hollow space, and that is why they are going straight. That means the first point is there is some hollow space present in an atom. This is on the first observation. Why did they bounce back? They bounced back because these particles are alpha particles are positively charged, and when they are striking something which is positively charged in the gold foil, they are repelling each other. That means there is something which is positively charged in the gold foil. This is positively charged. And the third point is, why are they deflecting from their path? They are deflecting from their path because when these alpha particles are striking something which is very small and dense inside the atom, gold foil, and when they are striking that, so they are deflecting from their path because of the small substance which is present inside the atom. So there is something which is very dense inside the gold foil. And what is that dense thing over there? That is the nucleus. And now we know that a nucleus is positively charged, a nucleus is dense, massive, and hollow space is present around the nucleus. After the discovery of nucleus, J.J. Thomson gave his second atomic model. The second atomic model was given by Rutherford. In which he said that the nucleus is present in the center, which is positively charged, and the electron is revolving around the nucleus. This is the second model of atom. What was the first model? After the discovery of protons and electrons, J.J. Thomson proposed his first model of atom, and that is plum pudding model. Tarbooj wala model, I had told you earlier. And now this is the second atomic model which was proposed by Rutherford, in which he said that the nucleus is in the center and the electron is revolving around the nucleus. Now, what is the drawback of this model? The drawback of this model. Here, these are two oppositely charged particles, and according to electromagnetic theory of radiation. And according to electromagnetic theory of radiation, when an oppositely charged particle is moving around it, it will lose its energy and taking a spiral path will not be able to withstand the force of attraction between the electron and the proton and will ultimately fall into the nucleus. I repeat, according to electromagnetic theory of radiation, if an oppositely charged particle is moving around, it will constantly lose its energy and taking a spiral path will not be able to withstand the attractive force of attraction between the negative and the positive charge and will fall. This electron will ultimately fall into the nucleus. And if an electron falls into the nucleus, can this atomic model exist? No, it cannot exist. So this model of atom was also discarded. And then came Bohr's model of atom. The third model of atom. Then Sommerfeld also gave his model of atom that we'll be discussing later. Now came the third model of atom, third atomic model, that was given by Niels Bohr. This was given by nail board.